Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom reviews. You can see by title below, this is on episode 12 of Orange. Yes, this is the second to the last episode of Orange. And how did I feel about this episode overall? First off, I have to say the beginning first half I actually really did enjoy. I thought it was really cool to see the point of view of, where Kakeru, how he was feeling throughout these scenes. And this is of course showing what happened during the route of him, of course, killing himself. I don't know why I said route, but of course, the different timeline where he actually did kill himself. So it was interesting to see how everything was going on with him in his life. We got to actually see his mom and see his interactions with his mom. I have to say, I was honestly tearing up. Like, it was like, that was pretty emotional when he actually found her phone and she was just pretty much worried about him the whole time, saying, because she divorced the father, obviously, even though he loved the father, because the father was abusive and she didn't want him to get hurt. The whole thing with the soccer club, he was getting bullied at school, so she thought, take him out of school, go to a new school so that he doesn't have to worry and have to handle all those bullies. Then, of course, taking him out of clubs completely so that won't happen again. And it's really just that she honestly was caring about him. And it's really sad how all of that happened, and I could see why he came to the conclusion that it was his fault and everything. And it's just sad that because of all that, she doesn't tell him, she doesn't talk to him about it at all, and she ends up just killing herself. It's honestly, I was like, holy crap, okay, yeah, okay, so it's a lot worse than I thought. I thought he was just thinking this whole time that, he killed the mom. I mean, and in this timeline, it pretty much is, because he hasn't seen the phone message yet as well. But still, like, just to think that it's still possible that he may end up doing that if he sees that phone. Like, I'm guessing probably in the next episode, he's going to find her phone. He's going to see those messages. And it, of course, will all come down to, will the rest of the group be able to save him? Will they be able to change things? I really enjoyed, like, Naho throughout the whole season. I tried to like her. She was there were so many moments where I'm like, come on, are you kidding me? Are you stupid? Where she'd just do the stupidest things, or she wouldn't do this, she wouldn't do that. And then of course in the last episode, it just like, it hit me where I was like, are you kidding me, Naho? You knew what was going to happen and you literally just let it happen. You did exactly what you shouldn't have done. Like, she could have literally, like I said before, just tell him, okay, okay, yeah, I understand and everything. How about I go with you as well, kind of thing, and we can see your grandma together, so they can both be together and that stuff, and still care about his grandmother and her. It's just like, oh my gosh, you're so stupid. And like, this whole episode is pretty much Kakeru pretty much giving her the cold shoulder, and we see back and forth. You see one moment she looked like she apologized and everything was gonna go well, and like, oh, how about I walk home with you? And he's like, oh, he keeps making excuses, more and more excuses. He keeps trying to avoid her in every single circumstance. And it really is sad for Naho. Like, seeing that moment when she started tearing up in class, I was like, oh my gosh, Naho. And like, you see what's going on, Kakeru, but you're letting this happen. You're being like, it's hard because you understand why he's being like this and everything, but I don't know what's gonna happen. How are they gonna change his mind, stop him from doing all this kind of stuff? But it's going to be hard. We're going to, Naho, for one, so I said I actually am enjoying her character, at least in this one, is that she's actually not just, being scared of what's going to happen. She's not being scared to do this. She's literally has so much resolve. Seeing her resolve in this episode literally was like, okay, Naho, thank you. You finally realized this could happen. It's still, everything that you guys have done can still go bad at this point. You need to stop this from happening. And like, I'm happy she is trying, but honestly it's gonna be really hard with Kakeru, the way he's acting and everything, the way he is pretty much just giving her the cold shoulder and just trying to ignore her and everything. But the other part of this episode, that part I didn't really understand at all. So the other part is pretty much they showing more of them back in the other future timeline and everything, them talking throughout all this kind of stuff, things getting emotional. All of a sudden they think, what if we can time travel? What if we can go back in time? Well, we can't do that. No one can go back in time. Start talking about the whole black hole thing. and all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, there's actually black holes here, and there's actually one in the Bermuda Triangle. So let's make letters and throw it into the ocean or something. Like what? It just sails off all the way over there. Are you in a plane dropping it down? I, I honestly, I would have enjoyed just having it not be told how they did it. You know, make it a mystery, like how they got these letters. It was not necessary for them to put that whole part of them talking about damn black holes, them talking about the damn Bermuda Triangle, and somehow sending their letters through there. Even if he somehow got it in there, like threw in the water, the letters would just like get all soggy and just they're in water. There's no way there's like a black hole somewhere there that just like soup, it sucks that in and not sucks up the whole world kind of thing. If there's a black hole there, the whole world is going to be sucked up, not just like a couple of ships or your letters that you send in. So it really just blows my mind that they decided to put that part in. I really feel it was just so sci-fi weird kind of stuff going on all out of nowhere. Like this episode, honestly, the whole first part with seeing Kakadu's point of view of the whole thing of what was going on, I actually did enjoy that. It was very emotional. I definitely felt the feels in that one. The whole thing with Naho trying to get her she has her resolve, her really fighting to stop this from happening even though she messed up before. I enjoyed it. It definitely gave a good build up to what's going to happen in the next episode. But then they decide, let's decide to just throw in some stupid crap about a damn black hole. Now, if this was like some sci-fi anime, then I'd be like, okay, that's pretty interesting. But instead, it's like it just feels so out of place. And like literally, he was like one moment writing, the Arthur was writing about Orange, and the next moment he was like thinking of something else. Like he watched some sci-fi movie about black holes and decided to put it into the story. It was so weird. I don't know if that's how it is in the source material, but in the anime, if that is just an anime original, that is stupid. If it's not just an anime original, it's in the source material, that's still stupid. Like, what the hell? But overall, I'm still excited to see how the next episode will be. Will they be able to save Kakadu? Will they be able to? Everything will go good, for everyone. Will Suwa still end up with Naho, or will things change and our hero Suwa be heartbroken throughout this whole thing? I don't know. It's only one episode left, so it definitely does scare me about the possibilities that can happen. Kakadu may end up dying for this. Who knows? This may be a bad ending kind of thing. Will Naho and Suwa be together? Who knows? Will Naho and Kakadu be together? Who literally knows? But someone is going to be heartbroken by the end of this, I think. Like, even if Suwa is happy for them because Kakadu stays alive and they get together kind of thing, he's going to be heartbroken unless they do some thing where all of a sudden, like, no, none of us be, going out together. We're just going to be friends for, like, the ending. And then, of course, that would just make me mad because it's like, are you kidding me? So we get no closure, none of this, figure out who, Naho's going to be going out with kind of thing. I don't know. It does scare me what the possibilities could be for this next episode. But that's also why I'm excited to see how everything will end, how everything will conclude. Because I really did enjoy this anime when it first started. And slowly, towards the end, it started to go a little for certain circumstances of certain characters and stuff like that. But I'm still excited to see how it's going to end. Everything's going to finally end for this in the next one. So yeah, it's really all I gotta say, guys. Hope you enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. You want to put your thoughts about how you felt about this episode, how you feel about certain things, feel free to comment below what you're expecting for the next one without spoiling. If you have read the source material, please, then feel free to comment below. And yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. Hope you enjoyed. And if you did, don't forget to leave a like. And if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. It really helps the channel. And yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. So till next time, see ya.